Hey, what's going on everybody? It is Undead back again for the 18th day of my 30 Days of Battlefront challenge series, where every single day is a new topic, and today's topic is all about star cards. We're going to be talking about day 18 and 19, so we're going to be talking about least favorite star card, and the star cards that I find are most annoying in the game that I can't stand. So let's go and jump into least favorite first, and this was pretty hard to narrow down, I gotta admit, and I pretty much have narrowed this down to 5 actually, instead of the traditional 3, and the 5 that I've narrowed it down to aren't necessarily in any very strict order of this is the one I hate least or whatever. They're all kind of just they're all just kind of bad in my opinion. I just don't like them at all. And those 5 are gonna be, first of all, we got the Sonic Imploder, which is just a little bit underwhelming in my opinion. I feel like the kill radius should have been increased very slightly to probably match the Impact Grenade, be like a happy medium between the Impact Grenade and the Thermal Det, because both of those star cards have gone through changes over the course of the game's lifespan. I also feel like the armor reducing radius, where it reduces the enemy's armor, should be a little wider. I feel like it's a little too small. I feel like it should like reduce the enemy's armor in the radius of that blue kind of pulse that shoots out. Like everything that gets touched by that blue scan pulse should get damaged or lower HP. But maybe that's just me. Maybe it's a little too overpowered. Who knows? Overall, I think it's just a little too underwhelming for me personally. The next 2 gadgets I have on my list are the Scout Binoculars and the Ion Neutralizer. As far as the Scout Binoculars are concerned, I think the main problem with them is they got overshadowed by stuff like the Scan Pulse and the partner outline that you get when your partner is killed. You see the outline of their killer, so you can pretty much see them through walls. It's really weird why they did that. But overshadowed by stuff like that, because why know information about where the enemies are far away that you have to manually tag, compared to people that you can see in your immediate vicinity via your partner or, Scan Pulse? Doesn't really make sense, and it just kind of gets overshadowed in that respect. And as far as the Ion Neutralizer goes, I think it's the problem of why would you choose the Ion Neutralizer over something like the Ion Grenade, the Ion Torpedo, or even Ion Shot, you know what I mean? Because all of those anti-vehicle gadgets or star cards all seem to do a lot more damage and have a lot more utility than the Ion Neutralizer, so, there's no real point to use that over those other gadgets. And my last 2 least favorite star cards in the game definitely have to go to the Homing Shot as well as the Laser Trip Mine. Just because the Laser Trip Mine feels way too situational. You need a very close quarters and indoor map for it to even be considered useful. And the Homing Shot just feels like the travel time takes too long to actually hit the target, and it's too easy to avoid. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, thank God, but I'm pretty sure they've nerfed it since the game first launched. But, that's just not one of my favorites at all. Segueing into day 19, which is all about these star cards that I find the most annoying in the game. There's actually 2. There's one that I find really annoying just because of how good it is, and then there's also one that's really annoying because of how infuriating it is. And the one that I find really good and really annoying is the Dioxis Grenade, just because it's so good at what it does. It's area denial. The fact that once you put it down in an objective or something like that, no one's really going to touch that because they don't want to take that damage over time, and it's really good. It's annoying because I always hate running into those Dioxis clouds, but damn, is it really good at what it does. And the next one, when it released, made Bespin a living hellhole. I can't even begin to describe how infuriating it was to get shot grenaded every 5 steps. I swear, it felt like when Bespin first released and everyone was unlocking all the new stuff that came with it, every person was using the shot grenade, and no matter what you did, move 5 steps in front of you, you had to mash R or whatever the hell the button is for console just to get out of that shock animation. It was just like, oh my god, make it stop, dude. It was so bad. It was so annoying, and thankfully they've nerfed it since it first came out. But when it first came out, dude, oh my god, everyone was lobbing those shits everywhere, and everyone was just stuck in these shock animations, and it was just so infuriating. So I'm so glad those are changed around a little bit. But anyway, guys, that about does it for today's video. That is day 18 and 19 done with. Those are my least favorite star cards in the game, as well as the star cards that I find the most annoying to go against. And on that note, I'd love to know some of your guys' least favorite star cards in the game, as well as the star cards that just drive you up the wall crazy. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Catch you later.